The St. John Fisher women's soccer team visited Elmira College on Saturday, October 3rd, looking to get their fourth win of the year. The two teams played an even first half with the score tied at 0-all. 3 minutes into the second half, the Soaring Eagles netted their first of two second-half goals as Kristen O'Rourke scored off a corner kick from Mary Corey. Elmira struck again with 10 minutes remaining in regulation to seal the win as Rachel Bromson took a cross from Kelsey Keel. The Cardinals would score in the 87th minute as junior forward Megan Gee netted her 8th goal of the season, but it was a little too late. We pick up the action from Growney Stadium, where the women's soccer team hosted the Ithaca Bombers. 3 minutes into the game, the Bombers' Rachel Palladino takes a shot on goal as Fisher goalie Ashley Martin comes out of the net to challenge the shot, and it goes wide. Ithaca came into the game ranked 8th in the country and pressured Fisher early and often. In the 23rd minute, with the score still at 0-all, Ithaca's Lauren Koppel has a great opportunity to punch one in off the header, but Ashley Martin makes another save. In the 25th minute, Fisher gets a 2-on-1 opportunity as Amanda Siebert takes a shot on goal, but Alyssa Sotomayor makes the save, one of her 3 on the day. 3 minutes later, Ithaca gets a corner kick, but takes it short as Emily Mako sends a nice cross in that Amy Sheffer finishes with a header, putting Ithaca up 1-0. The score would remain the same the rest of the half. Ithaca kept on the pressure in the second half as we pick it up in the 57th minute. Bomber Amy Schaefer takes a shot at the top of the box, and again Martin makes a spectacular save. We go to the 60th minute as Ithaca forward Lauren Koppel finds the net with the assist by Rachel Palladino. Koppel would score her 8th goal of the season. That will be all she wrote as Ithaca beats Fisher 2-0. The Bombers outshot Fisher 16-4 and remain undefeated in the conference at 5-0. Fisher falls to 3-7-1 overall and 2-3 in the Empire 8.
The men's soccer team took on Utica, Stevens Tech, and Wells College this past week, and we've got the highlights for both Utica and Stevens, so let's roll the tape.
Fisher men's soccer taking on the Utica College Pioneers at Growney Stadium will move to late in the first half and a scary sight for the Cardinals. Star Luke Lennox injured his knee on this play. He was on the ground for several minutes, but to the relief of the players and fans, he lifted himself up and walked it off. Still in the first half, Fisher up 2-1. Brian Canty brings the ball up the field, passes to freshman Liesor Dima, and it looks like he will have a clear shot at the goal, but he loses the ball. Luckily, it's recovered by Adam Davies, who scores off the rebound for Fisher, 3-1 Cardinals. In the second half, Dima had another shot at the goal, but he misses the header. Fisher still up 3-1. The Cardinals officially sealed the game with their 4th goal of the contest by Alex Salter from Luke Lennox. The final score, Fisher 4, Utica 1. The Pioneers only got 1 shot on goal, which they capitalized on. Fisher otherwise outshot them, though, 7-1. Fisher men's soccer taking on Stevens. This game was heated throughout. Here in the second half, Cristobal Martinez tries to steal the ball from a Stevens player and is called for a foul, which he very openly disagrees with. He even had to be restrained by his teammates' score at this point 0-0. But in the 50th minute, Nolan Sandberg slides the ball just past goalie Adam Durst off an assist from Terrence Johnson. Stevens led 1-0. I mentioned that the game was heated, and I was not exaggerating. 4 yellow cards, including 3 to the Cardinals, were handed out within 21 minutes in the second half. This one was handed out to defenseman Michael Rooney. Despite the tension, Fisher was not able to respond and went on to lose 1-0. Adam Durst recorded 4 saves in the loss.
As I mentioned, the men also traveled to Wells College along the eastern shore of Cayuga Lake. That was back on October 6th and handed Wells a sure-handed 4-0 defeat. For the Cardinals, Luke Lennox led the way with 2 second-half goals, while Wells only managed to tally 2 shots on goal for the game. Fisher's Adam Durst was able to make the stop on both attempts. Alex Salter and Brian Canty also scored a goal apiece for Fisher. And now we're going to take a quick break. Coming up, it's women's tennis along with golf and volleyball action. Stay with us here on Fisher Sports Desk.